This week on Pop Fiction, Pam, Tommy, Master Chief, Awkwafina, 50 Cent, and a lot more.
Okay, this is 252 Pop Fiction, where you'll find all the news and reviews in pop culture that's right to type. Today's top story.
The Walt Disney Company launched a brand new commercial for their ever-expanding Disney Plus streaming service during Super Bowl 56. Viewers were enraged not by the farm animals, but by the show's host, Disney and Marvel star Awkwafina. Throughout her career, the actress has been chastised for copying and promoting black culture, as well as for employing AAVE, African American Vernacular English, in her performances and comedy.
Canceled!
I
don't know why. That's
because
she's from Brooklyn, right?
No, she's from Queens.
But that's how she talks. That's how everybody talks where she lives, right?
That's not how everybody talks from Queens.
I didn't even see the commercial. I get up and use the bathroom when the commercial comes on.
The one thing about Awkwafina throughout her career is because I believe she's half Chinese and half Korean.
Right.
But I think it's more racist to expect her to sound half Chinese and half Korean, because you see her and then you're like, hey, you don't sound like you. You Chinese, be Chinese.
Yeah, that's crazy. You know, people putting whatever they think people should sound like on them. That's kind of weird.
Paramount Plus has renewed Halo for a second season, just in time for the long-awaited video game adaptation's release on March 24th. The early renewal of a strong vote of confidence in the Xbox adaptation of Microsoft's $6 billion blockbuster game franchise, which has been in development since 2014.
So wait, there was a season 1?
No, season 1 drops on March 24th. It's already been renewed for season 2. So apparently when the whole Halo when the Halo trailer dropped,
right,
subscriptions went up for Paramount Plus,
I'm sure,
in anticipation of them watching season 1. And I guess it was such a large number of subscriptions.
We gotta have a season 2.
They already said, well, we got a season 2. Now, if season 1 turned out to be trash, and then they have an increasing number of people dropping off.
Bitch!
But here's the deal. I knew this was going to happen off jump. This is a game that makes millions of dollars every year. They can release this.
Or millions every year. Okay, go ahead.
They can release the same game if they wanted to. People are still going to buy and play it.
Yeah.
It's just a staple into the culture of
I
Xbox.
love Halo. I play them all. There's no way I'm getting another streaming service just to watch Halo. It's not going to happen.
Yeah.
It's only
mark the date timestamp, because JP don't remember shit. So it'll be like 6 months from now. You guys know it's a great show. Halo on Paramount Plus. Yeah. It's not even that expensive.
Have
only
you heard of Paramount Plus? I just got it.
I just got it.
I let it all stack up. I just paid the one time and I binged it.
The classic Upside Down start from 50 Cent's 2003 single In Da Club is recreated. The internet, on the other hand, was unforgiving. 50 Cent looks like he was hit by inflation, joked one Twitter user. 50 Cent looking like a whole dollar bill, said another. Looks like 50 Cent has been spending a lot of time at the candy shop, commented another.
So obviously 50 Cent was a surprise addition at the Super Bowl halftime show.
Yeah, they didn't watch that either.
They
didn't know. Huh?
Where was Q?
At home watching
it was like, how come they didn't call me? But when he came in and when they went down, he did kind of look a little puffy.
True.
Hanging upside down.
You know, we were talking about this during the game, and I don't see what the fascination with the halftime show at the Super Bowl. It's like, even if you like the songs, they only do like 10 seconds of it before they switch to another song. Oh, yes, never mind.
Well, here's
I love that. Oh, it's over.
You got to realize, the halftime is only 15 minutes.
Well, I'm thinking back, all the way back to...
I've heard these songs before.
Remember Live Aid? Those performers got about 10 minutes to 15 minutes apiece. They didn't play 10 seconds of every hit song they ever made. Well, they said, we got 10 minutes. Well, let's play this whole song and this whole song. And the people enjoyed it.
To answer your question, the fascination with the halftime show, people are hoping another titty pops out.
all of it. Even if I like the performers or don't like them, I think the Super Bowl halftime show is trash. I don't want to listen to 10-second samples of 15 songs.
Well,
surprising.
You're also saying something about. I thought that performance was great.
It was a great performance.
I thought it was great. Everybody from top to bottom did an amazing job in that halftime performance, and even getting just snippets of all their classic hits. It was good. You got the goosebumps on it. No, I did. I'm saying I enjoyed it. You probably not so much. Maybe you liked it more in the 60s to the 80s when it was the college marching bands. They played a whole song. Whole 15 minutes.
That's true.
You know what it reminds me of is when I go on iTunes looking for a song, and they play that little piece of the song. It's like listening to that all day, all for a half hour. Okay, 5 seconds of this. 10 seconds of this, 3 seconds of this.
Well, that's how I listen to music now anyway.
Crazy.
That's
quick.
how I watch porn. This week's review.
Hold that review real quick. Right here. When someone asked Ice Cube if he would have performed if asked, he said, "Yay, yay."
He shoehorned in that joke. My joke was fine as a segue joke. And then he shoehorned one in.
Cut it out then.
This week's review, Pam and Tommy, season 1, now streaming on Hulu. The honeymoon sex tape of Pamela Anderson and Tommy Lee is stolen and distributed worldwide. I didn't know exactly what to expect when I first started watching this. I did not know Seth Rogen was going to be as amazing in this.
as mulleted
as he is amazing. And I'm going to say Lily James being Pam Anderson looks like Pam Anderson. And it's crazy because you keep looking at her and you know it's like, hey, this is just the girl from like, what was that movie? Zombies and the I can't remember. She did this
the period piece.
The period piece.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, and there's a lot of nudity. This is rough. There's one scene like I don't know, it's like 3 minutes of Tommy having an in-depth conversation with his penis.
Jason
about taking it off the hey, we didn't found the one we wanted.
This
and we're done. And his Venus was like, no, man. There's plenty of fish.
We still got work to do.
He was like, nah, man, this is it. I always have to say it's pleasantly, it's funny, it's entertaining. Mm-hmm. Even though Sebastian Stan's probably about 2 feet shorter than Tommy, but he plays a good Tommy Lee.
He does.
The asshole, the character of Tommy Lee, who you would think
all the mannerisms and all that stuff he does. I've seen Tommy Lee in interviews.
That's what I think. I feel like he sat there and watched every VH1 MTV interview that Tommy Lee has ever done, and he blew Machine Gun Kelly out the water. That's all I want to say about that.
Oh, that's real.
So far, I think I'm on episode 5, I believe.
Yeah, whatever the latest one is, I'm there. It's good. It's good stuff.
It's good stuff.
And the smallest thing about this too, it's about the sex tape, but the sex tape is the least important thing in it. You know.
Oh, what's my man's name from from Parks and Rec with the mustache?
Ron?
Yeah, he's great as the pornographer guy, especially when he was all, I don't know, coked out.
And he had the foursome.
Yeah, he was like, hey, so what you need to do is go back to this. I gotta go back. Yeah, you gotta go back to the studio.
And Dice makes a great turn as a mobster.
Yeah, Dice.
Good stuff, man.
Andrew Dice Clay as a mobster. He's like, they didn't know it was the mafia. He's like, well, what is producing?
This week, Ralphie D recommends, and this is a slight recommend, Marry Me. I said it.
God. You put that in the group text, and I was like, why?
Everybody to have this song in their head, just have it in your head, because I'm tired of being the only one walking around my house singing Marry Me. It's in there. Listen, music superstars Kat Valdez and Bastian are getting married before a global audience of fans. But when Kat learns seconds before her vows that Bastian has been unfaithful, she decides to marry Charlie, a stranger in the crowd, instead. This is the most insane plot of all, but hey, It's pretty good.
It just when I was out watching on my Roku, it popped up on the side as a free movie to watch, and I was like, pass.
You should watch it. Jennifer Lopez looks great. Owen Wilson looks like a mannequin grandma lesbian.
Owen?
So weird. They make him up really strange. I love Owen Wilson too.
Oh my goodness.
And John Bradley's great, who was also in that movie I saw last week.
You mean
Moonfall.
Samuel Tarly?
I don't know who that is. Sarah Silverman's great.
My boyfriend's gonna
the kid.
fuck you up.
Played by Chloe Coleman. She's really good too. And there's a bunch of other shit. It's all right.
Good. All right. Well, that recommendation.
It was worth 50 cents.
That went south fast.
I'm Ralphie T, and that's news to me.
I'm cool on it, Kurt. That's my story, and I'm sticking.
You know what? Don't see Marry Me. It's not good.
Oh, it's not good.
We'd like to hear what you think. Leave us a comment down below. Let your opinion be heard.
And if you like this video, please check out other videos on our channel like 252. Get into character. Like, share, subscribe, and smash that bell. I always wanted to add that. I don't even know what it means.
I'm JB. I'd like to say that we have more flavor than
Fruit Stripe gum.
And this is 252 Pop Fiction, where you hear it first.
You missed it.
Yeah.
It's consistent. He'll tell you that. He's consistent.
Okay, Frank. I'll see you later.
Damn it.
All right, Frank.
Adonis, pull yourself together.